We celebrate World Steelpan Day here at the Now Morning Show today, August 11th. And I want to welcome this morning Chairman of the World Steelpan Thrust, Mr. Bertel Gittens Jr. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir, and happy World Steelpan Day.
To you too.
Yeah.
Now, your organization was instrumental in getting us to this point where we actually commemorate and celebrate World Steelpan Day.
Yes.
Tell me about the process.
All right, 4 years ago, the idea came to my mind, and I sat down with two guys, Mr. Simeon Saniford, he's an entrepreneur, and Mr. Lenny Lira, he's the PR of the Steelpan Guild of Trinidad and Tobago. And we sat down in Shazando Spaniard, you know, and we worked it out. And about 2 months after that, I took it to Beverly Ramsey Moore, the president of Pantrinbigo, and she loved the idea, right? And since then to now, the president of Pantrinbigo, Beverly Ramsey Moore, we are working on the effort, you know, to bring it to World Steelpan status, you know.
So it's not currently? Or is it?
It's
Steelpan Day?
It's Steelpan Day in the city of Port of Spain.
That's where it was officially declared.
Yeah, his worship declared the Port of Spain, you know, Steelpan Day. But we want to take it to World Steelpan status.
And that's what we're doing here. So we're making sure that we share that information with everybody. How do we get it to world status?
Well, I want to apply to UNESCO,
right?
You know, so that they would adopt the day, and you know that, you know, hoping that is how it would be.
Why did you guys settle on August 11th?
All right, it's in the middle. It's just a date in the middle of August, right? August is Steelpan month, right? The beginning is emancipation, and the end is
independence.
So smack in the middle is August. So the attention would be on us, you know, and not the emancipation or the independence.
Okay.
Yeah?
So the idea is to stand out apart from the other celebrations that are already happening in August.
Yes. Right.
Nice. All right, so we're celebrating. Now, usually, how have you guys been celebrating? Because I know that, well, we always have panelists on the show. We talk Steelpan. We just did. We chat with people around the world who are, you know, investing in Steelpan and the culture and sharing the information and that kind of thing. But how do you at the World Steelpan Thrust celebrate?
All right, we go to the icons. You know, the young people take over the scene. So we go to the icons. You know, the Earl Rodneys, the Ray Holmans. You know, the icons in the pan world who started the journey, the panorama journey, and we inquired a lot about their person. You know, how they started and what we celebrate them. You understand? Because, you know, all eyes are off. They're dinosaurs, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
All
but
right,
go ahead. I understand why you say that.
Yeah. So we celebrate them, and we make a show out of that, right? Now, this year in particular, we're celebrating Selvin Tarbat, all right? We celebrated, well, Dr. Kim Johnson, he's an author, right? We celebrated Mark Loquan. Let me just read my notes here.
I see Leon Smooth Edwards as well.
And we celebrated Leon Smooth Edwards, right? You know, Smooth is a person, he don't talk, he's very introvert and things, so it was good of him to come out and tell us a lot about himself.
Right. Because so when you say you're celebrating these people, is it that you sit and have conversations with them?
Yeah, we sit and have conversations. We videotape them.
Right.
A little bit of their music.
Right.
And we have a 10-minute conversation with them, you know, and we stream it on World Steelpan Day, August 11th, through our web page, our Facebook page,
right?
World Steelpan Thrust of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
And not to forget, we are also celebrating the NSSO,
the National Steel Symphony Orchestra,
right? The co-elite, you know. So that
so
is.
You sat and chat with them as well, or
yes,
or they perform?
We sat and chat with Aquali because he's the conductor.
Right, he's the artistic director,
And then the NSSO played Brother Mudada's The Mecca.
Oh.
Right? And that is something that you have to look forward to. You know,
Oh,
all of their
man.
ties and the jackets and very, very professional. Very proud of that segment.
Yeah.
You know,
I can feel the pride coming out
yes,
of you. You know,
yes,
you
yes.
can
We
see.
got a lot from them. You know,
But not just about them, about the whole project, the whole process. You seem to be very, very proud of the accomplishment that we've been able to make so far with the steel pan and especially with the World Steelpan Thrust.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to next? I mean, I know that this streaming is happening today, of course, because today is World Steelpan Day, and this evening at what time is it? 7 p.m. this evening.
Yes, 7 p.m.
Right, so 7 p.m. this evening we can head across the Facebook page. But what do we have in store? What is next for the Thrust? The Thrust.
Well, it takes us a whole year to put this program together.
Really?
We try to do it professional. Right, and it takes us a lot of time. Take, for instance, this year we went to Tobago.
Okay.
And we videotaped the old time with the steel pan, the old time steel pan. We videotaped a dance on Charlottesville Beach, right? Because the theme really is just the two of us, right? It is a Ralph McDonald dedicated to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And we celebrated the 60th anniversary of the independence.
Yeah.
So it's the 60th anniversary, just the two of us, right? Trinidad and Tobago celebrating independence, 60 years, right? So I had to go to Tobago. We had to go to Tobago because a team,
of course,
right, and do whatever Tobago we could do in Tobago. And we join it with Trinidad, which is Akua Lita, the NSSO, Leon Smoot Edwards, Selwyn Talbot, And the formal part of the presentation is the Minister of the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Randall Mitchell. He gave us an address.
Right.
Right. And then the Deputy Mayor of Port of Spain, Mr. Moraine, he supplied the proclamation. He gave us the proclamation.
Right.
Right. So that we could have the 11th of August.
Officially proclaimed, and you have the recording of it and everything.
Yes, we have the recorded. We also have the recording of the mayor.
Of the mayor saying it as well.
Right,
nice.
Right. So, and then, Dr. Kim Johnson, he did his part, his speech with from the beginning of the pan to now.
Do you think we have enough documentation, not just video stuff, but actual literature on the steel pan that is accessible to younger people, to generations to come?
Well, it is something in progress, because you remember those days nothing was put on paper,
exactly,
right? Or few
so,
things.
I mean, we come a long way from those days. Back then, he wasn't playing pan and having a national steel band either.
And we have a problem that we will not educate. We're not educating our youth, right, to go in that direction, right? I would like to see more education in schools about the steel pan and the pioneers, and it should be consistent, so that they would take it up and carry it along.
I think that we've seen. I remember when I was in school, there was no pan in my school, right? Yeah. But now there's pan in almost. In most schools, I would say like 80% of the schools have at least one steel pan in them. Yeah. So I know we've been making strides to at least have students have more access to steel pan, but I still am concerned about the literature.
Yeah, but that is what we're not doing enough of.
Yeah.
Right? We're not educating the youngsters about the pioneers and the trials and tribulations and
and where it really come from.
Yeah, where it really come from. And that is important. That's the most important thing.
What is the work that you're doing with the World Steelpan Thrust? I mean, getting the proclamation of World Steelpan Day by the UNESCO is one aspect of it, I'm sure. What is that all the work that you're doing besides the video, of course, of celebrating that we're celebrating every year? I know you say it takes a year to make it, but what is the goal of the Thrust?
Well, the goal of the Thrust is really to document the same thing that we speak about, to document it properly. So that it is there for anybody and everybody to have access to. Now, it might seem that it is a little thing here, but it's really a big thing, right? Because we have to go to everybody who know a lot about pan and get it out to them, right? A good example is Smooth. I mean, I got a little bit of Smooth's childhood.
But 10 minutes. It is a conversation for 10 minutes.
Well, no, I got 51 minutes, and I have to put it into 10 minutes.
So then we can have more than one episode of it.
Yes.
So we can have this, because I think it's important for us to be able to know our stories, to tell our stories, to continue telling our stories.
And it is a continuation, right?
Exactly.
I have the rest to bring out, you know.
Well, I am very grateful for the work that you are doing, and please keep it up.
I am proud and I'm passionate about it.
You know, some people would wonder, you know, why is this organization doing this and not Pan Trimbago? And I know you're working with Pan Trimbago, but how important is it for you to say, all right, well, this is what I am going to focus on, and we can't just leave it up to Pan Trimbago or leave it up to whoever else? Why did you decide that I am going to take this on?
Well, I am passionate about Pan, right? I grew up in it. I'm from Woodbrook, and the Invaders and the Phase 2 and the Starlifts and all the pioneers and things gave me a sort of burning desire to get into it more, right? And then the idea just occurred that, you know, maybe we should really do something about the documentation of Pan right through Trinidad and Tobago, right? Anywhere we have icons or whatever, go to them and get this story and put it together in a show, right? And that is what it is we presently doing, you know. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of money, which I don't have, right?
So who paying for it?
Well, I paid for it, but you know I'm gonna run out. So I was begging the powers that be.
The powers that be. Well, tell them how to contact you, so that if they're begging, they can find you.
No, I begged them so much that they give me a contact number.
Oh, you know, you
know. So that's it. Pan Trimbago, I'm extremely grateful for because they gave me the leeway to do this. I went
and
to
the
them.
Support, of course, I'm sure as well. But I wanna thank you so much for joining us and for all the work that you've been doing. Please keep the work up, because I think it's very, very important for us to document our stories so that we can tell them to our future generations to come. Thank you very much, Mr. Bertel.
Thank you very much, and happy World Steelpan Day.
Happy World Steelpan Day to you too, sir.
To you and your viewers.
All right, guys, we take a quick break and we come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. Stick around. We're celebrating World Steelpan Day today on the Now Morning Show. More to come.
Come a little closer with your pan. Let we have